now it's time for Better Retirement, our weekly segment with Citizen Advisory Group. Jeff is here, and we are going to talk about 9 important ages for retirement planning. Because sometimes we wait too long, don't we?
Well, not only do we wait too long, but then there's all these magical numbers that all of a sudden creep up on us, and we've got to be prepared for what those ages actually represent, which you have a birthday coming up, I hear.
I have one tomorrow. I'll be celebrating one of the anniversaries of my 29th birthday. We're into the double digits of the anniversaries, but I still fall under that first age that we need to worry about when it's time to, well, no, I need to be worrying about it now, but you know what I mean, the first really essential age.
The big age at age 50, that's where we can start doing catch-ups in our plan. So we have, you know, our 401ks and IRAs. The 401k limit this year is $24,000, IRA limit $55,000, but if I'm over, or $55,500, excuse me, for the IRA. But if I'm over 50, I can actually go to $6,500. They call that a catch-up because I'm getting closer to retirement. It's time to start adding more funds in, and I need to start catching up. So that's the first big age that we need to be aware of. Another one that comes quickly after that in the IRA and 401k space is 55. Many of us know we can't, or not supposed to touch our 401k until we're 59 and a half. If we do so prior, we get an IRS penalty. But if we separate service from our company after the age of 55, we could actually keep the money in the 401k and pull it out without penalty. That's a little known rule that many people don't know.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and so, you know, in the job market now, many people, 55 and over, are losing their positions. They're looking for jobs. Unemployment might run out. Very important to understand the accessibility of your 401k. And again, if we lose our position after 55 and we keep the money in the 401k, we're able to access that without penalty. That's a huge rule there.
That makes a lot of sense. Then we jump to that 59 and a half that we more traditionally knew about.
Right, 59 and a half could be kind of a celebration maybe for some of us. That's when we can finally start tapping into our 401ks and IRAs and all of those tax-deferred plans. Still might not be wise at that age though, obviously. We might be a little too young to begin doing that. We might want to delay it a little longer, but at least we can do so without penalty. So that's the big key there. You know, prior to 59 and a half, if we pull out of our 401k, 10% IRS penalty along with the taxes that go with it. So pretty staggering.
That's a lot, yes. So then we jump 62, there's something, and then 65 as well.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the 65. So the Medicare, you know, at 65, we're eligible for Medicare. So for many of us looking at retirement, 65 is kind of an age we need to be looking at simply because of health insurance. Many of us don't have that health insurance coverage at work, and so how are we going to bridge the gap between retirement and 65 if we don't have that Medicare quite yet? So at 65, we become eligible for Medicare and all the different choices that come along with that. So another big age is 65.
And then we jump ahead by years instead of by 5 years. We go if 66 and 67 both match.
Right. So getting back to that 62 age and Social Security has a myriad of different rules and very confusing and complex for most people. And so at 62, it's the earliest I can take my Social Security benefit. 66, the age you just mentioned, is the full retirement age, and some of us watching today might be age 67, full retirement age. What that means is that's the full age that Social Security says you're now there. But if we elect prior to that time, as early as 62, we can do so, but we're going to take less Social Security for the rest of our life.
Yeah, it's not just for those 4 years between 62 and 66.
We're locking that benefit on for the rest of our lives. And then if we choose that maybe we can defer our Social Security, we can make it to age 70. That's the maximum Social Security that someone could get. Now, having said that, we just mentioned all those crazy ages, right? We 62, 66, some people are 67, maximum 70. So many crazy ages. But the reality is, even if we wait, we might be eligible for other benefits, like a spousal benefit, while we're waiting for ours to continue to grow. Every year we wait, our benefit grows about 8% per year. And so if we can wait, our benefit's growing larger and larger and larger, but there's other benefits that are available to us. And that's why we do these Social Security workshops.
Which is so important because there is so much to know. So if people are watching, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't remember all those ages. Well, you can watch it again online, but you can also go to your website and get a copy of your Social Security
So we have a retirementplanning.citizen citizenadvisory.com. So it's retirementplanning.citizenadvisory.com. And we have on that all of these ages, as well as this white paper on Social Security. It has 5 critical steps and critical decisions that you must make. But we also have workshops and dinners as well, where you can come and learn, because there's so many. There's over 20,000 regulations in the Social Security Code.
That's so overwhelming. Let's go to that slide that has those dates, because I want to make sure we talk about those. These are ones that are coming up.
They're coming up, and you can find them at our website, citizenadvisory.com. And, you know, we do them as an educational piece to it, because there's so much that we don't know about Social Security. And there's many, many decisions, especially for married couples. For those that were maybe married previously, there's some options. That are single now. Widows have a lot of different options. So everyone has so many different ways they can do this. And we all equate retirement and Social Security, and that might not be the way that we actually want to do that.
Well, people should make sure they go to your website, citizenadvisory.com, and find these and RSVP, because they do fill up fast.
Yeah, most of our dates actually in the month of February are filled up. We do have some that are available. We have one coming up on February 19th. And so, again, you can go to our website to the events tab and look at the Social Security dates, and you can find those. They fill up quickly, but we have them each and every month, so we can get you on a wait list and get you on to the next month.
And if you are ready to just go ahead and move ahead with this, or you want some just one-on-one attention, they can just call you and set up a time to do that.
Absolutely, and especially on the Social Security side, we have software that will plug in all of your data and information for you, and if you're married, you and your spouse, and that software will tell us what the most optimal way to elect for Social Security will be for you. Now, that plan might not work for you. You might need it earlier or might not, but at least we can start to look and see how that works, and then determine how to use your other assets so that you can have that retirement that we all wanted, right?
I'm dying for it. I'm going to have to wait a few more years.
Get out of this weather for sure.
That's exactly right. Well, if you want some help with Social Security and navigating, it's because it is so confusing, Citizen Advisory Group, you can go to their website or give them a call. Make sure you RSVP for one of these upcoming dates. They'll be back again next Friday for more Better Retirement. We'll be right back.